Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Spa Talk. I am Jeannie Foote, and today I am joined by my beautiful sister, Cathy Neuhalfen. She is our founder and CEO. And one of the things we wanted to do here was to kind of tell our story and let you know who we are and how we came to the med spa business and why the med spa business is so important to us. And so we thought we'd give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look at who we are. So Cathy, why don't you start off?
Okay, my story really begins when I graduated from the University of Illinois in Champaign in architecture. And came out of school in 1983 and had a difficult time finding a job. My mom had already established a photography business and she could use a little help. So I decided to change direction a little bit at the time and get into photography with her with every intention, really, of getting back into architecture as soon as jobs opened up.
You've always been very artistic. Even when you were little, I remember you would draw pictures freehand. You've always been very artistic. So it seemed to us as a family that photography seemed like a natural alternative for you. Just saying.
It was it was another avenue for me to find my creative abilities. It was just a different medium. It was using a camera as opposed to a drafting board, really.
Yeah, right.
But 30 years later, I was still in business with mom. Things in the industry were starting to go digital. And at the time, I really didn't believe that digital had the same quality that photography did. And so I decided, you know what, it's about time I start reinventing myself. So I kind of looked around and I fell onto med spa. Med spa really gave me the same opportunity that I had with photography that I enjoyed so much, which was to allow me to go out and help people look and feel their best. With the photography, we did it with angles and lighting and all kinds of other tools. But med spa is something that can really improve someone's quality of life and the way that they look for long-term results.
Yeah, that's really important. We see it every single day, don't we? That where somebody is coming in and just they walk out with such confidence, feeling so good about themselves. That's a rush.
And it's the best feeling in the world. And in addition to that, being able to give them an experience. So they not only walk out feeling good and looking good, but they feel really good about their experience. That's really what I originally tried to accomplish in this business.
That's awesome. And you do a great job of that too. You really create a phenomenal experience, especially in your Chicago location.
Well, as do you. So Jeannie, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey here?
So my journey here, let's see, I have been a professional salesperson for 30 some years. And a couple of years ago, I had a pretty significant health scare. And that really kind of opened my eyes to the concept of self-care. I've never really been one of those people who went out and had manicures and pedicures. You know, I was a working mom, still am a working mom. And, regardless of how supportive your family is, and I have a very supportive family, mom is always the primary caregiver, right? You've always told me that. And so I was doing a lot of plate spinning and, a lot of things happening all at once and just felt like I was doing it all, which I think a lot of women, can relate to that. And then I got sick, and after I got better, I thought, I'm just never going to let I'm just not going to let my mind go to that negative place of being unhealthy again. And so I really embraced the concept of self-care. And, you had this business that was thriving, and you created this wonderful culture that, people embraced and people wanted to be a part of. And fortunately for me, we like each other well enough to know that we could work together. And it's, I don't know if you know, but we are on our 1-year anniversary this month.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Well, and you've taught me so much about this business too, since you've been here. I mean, granted, I was working really hard to run 2 locations and keep the day-to-day going and everything else, but you take a much deeper look into everything. You look into where we're going in the future. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I'm excited about where we're going in the future, and it's something that you and I have had a lot of conversations about, wanting to make sure it was the right fit for us as well as for our clientele. And we've talked about our focus, and we have a very narrow focus, being skin health. And we, as you said before, we take a very holistic approach to skin health and skin care, because we really want to encapsulate the entire person, not just their face. And so with our mother having had breast cancer for many, many years, and my illness, we really wanted to embrace that, and what can we bring to other people to help other people embrace their health and wellness as well. And so I'm very excited that we are integrating meditation and acupuncture and massage and nutrition counseling as part of our wellness package. We've created an acne clinic as well to help kids, who suffer from acne, and adults too, but there's a stigma with that, and we want to be able to help people. And that's really what I love about our business, is not only have we created a culture within the business with our people that is, passionate and compassionate, but we are developing and leading a company that is not just in business, it's in business to help people. And that's really what I find to be most fulfilling.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. So we just wanted to give you a little bit of a snapshot about who we are. We are two sisters who thoroughly love working together, and we are so fortunate for that. But we just wanted to give you a little bit of a background as to who we are, what we are, and we hope that you will continue to enjoy these Spa Talk episodes as Cathy and I come on together more often now. And don't forget to tune in for our Wellness Wednesday episodes. And we just wish you great things and good health.
Thank you.